Alright, what's going on, everybody? Immortal Hulk number 8. So, I picked up this variant cover because the main cover of this book is kind of gross. Because it's pieces of the Hulk in like jars and stuff, which we'll get to. But Uncanny X-Men is coming back after like 10 years. It's been a long time. So they're kind of making an event out of it. I don't know how that book's going to be. It's really all up in the air, but we'll see. I'm excited though. I hope it's really good. You know, I'd love to have a good X-Men book. It's been so long since we've had good X-Men books. But anyway, that's not, we're talking about the Hulk here. And I gotta say, this is one of my favorite books. I think this book and right now Nightwing are definitely my two favorite comic books right now. And it's kind of crazy. This book, though, has just been on fire for 8 issues. Because the sales, what are the sales at there? I think they're at like 25,000, 30,000. I think it's probably because this book isn't everybody's cup of tea. It's a little different. It's not your standard Hulk book, but I'm not a fan of the standard Hulk book. This is the first time I've ever really gotten into Hulk, because I just like it's got like this horror theme to it. And as soon as I open up the book, it's going to show you. One thing that I really dig is every issue, they start off with this, like a quote from somebody, and it's just black and white like this. And I think it really kind of just sets the tone for every issue. Everything about the way this book is done is beautiful. But like right away, this is how it opens up. It talks about, Banner, how he dies and comes back all the time, and how the night is the Hulk's time. And it opens up it's I don't even know. They like have this adamantium scalpel and they're dividing his heart. If you missed what's going on in the last issue, basically they like captured Bruce Banner. The Avengers basically killed him because he can just come back. And to get the Wendigo out of some trouble, they handed Bruce Banner over to the government, gave him to this kind of mad scientist dude, and while Banner was dead, they literally dissected him and put him into jars, and then at night, he turned into the Hulk in these jars, and they've just been running tests on him and doing all kinds of stuff. Like, when they ended the last issue with this, it was like, damn. And this whole issue is getting back to the basics of the first few issues where the Hulk is barely in it, but when he is, it's very effective. It's kind of like, a good horror movie, right? The villain, though he's the hero, I guess, the monster or the slasher or whatever, they're not in the whole movie, but when they are in it, it's very effective, and that's how this book has been, which is something that I've really appreciated. But you can see as the heart gets closer to the body, see how it starts beating even while it's split. This book is crazy, man. I don't think I've ever read anything so, just like this from Marvel. Really strange. So, I can't show you the whole book. I would love to, but I can't. Basically, he could have been stuck here like this forever, but Carl Manvers finds out, where's Bruce Banner? No one knows where he is. So she starts putting pressure on the government, and they're basically like, all right, we've got to move him. But we find out, the Hulk, wants to know what he can do. And because of that, it turns out he just kind of let them do this. And we see here he breaks his hand free, and all the jars break, and he starts assembling himself in the room. We actually get pretty much 2 splash pages of this, and it's really, really crazy and creepy. I'm going to show you these last 2 pages, and then that's all I can show you. But you see him putting himself back together, and he actually, and I don't know how long it's been since he's intentionally done this, but he kills that doctor. He actually absorbs him into his body, and that was very well done. And that's it. It's he killed somebody, and at the end, like, there's a really cool scene where he breaks out of the lab, and the sun hits him, and he starts turning back into Bruce Banner, and it's like a blob of goo, like absorbing into like Banner's body. It's damn, this is a good book, man. Like, everybody on this book, at least you know, the writer, as much as he's a kind of a jerk, and the penciler, man, they even the colorist, everyone deserves some props for this. Such a good book. Though Al Ewing is a blockbot master, that's for sure. So, I mean, you take it in consideration. I just don't really care about Twitter that much anymore. I just want to get back to reading some good stuff. And this book is damn good. So, you know, it's up to you if you want to buy it. I think it's a really good book. So, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you thought about this video. Let me know what you think about this series if you've been reading it. Throw a like up, subscribe, hit that notifications bell. Check out the links. Check out my Patreon, my Twitch. Check me out on Stream Me. It's at the Real Yellow Flash over there. And I'll see you guys on the next one.